to my YouTube channel. If y'all not subscribe, yes, subscribe. So, Tell Me Lies season 3. Wow. Tell Me Lies season 3, series finale. At first, I was like, how can you end a show off like this? But then, seeing the ending, seeing Lucy literally, Steven, he left her at the gas station by herself and left her bag on the floor, and she was laughing. That was the perfect ending. That was the perfect ending. Because she was free from all of them. I think I'm just going to talk about, I don't know, so much happened this season. You know what? Let me just talk about the season first before I get to the finale. Wrigley this season, he matured. He really grown up. After his brother Drew died, he really grew up. He just matured. And I think he realized what he wanted in life. He realized that he didn't want Pippa. Pippa didn't want him anyway because she's gay. But he realized that he got tired of that college life that's terrible. So he knew that he wanted to change up his life. So, when Bree was never on his radar until this season, because he liked it. He really got to finally get to know her, and he realized this is the person he wants to be with, even though she's so dumb and stupid, and she's so mentally stupid, And yeah, Bree and him was cute, but overall, Wrigley this season was good. I feel bad for him that he got raped. He got essayed by Pippa because she was sad that they broke up, and she said that Diana didn't want her anymore, and she took advantage of him just like Chris took advantage of her. How disgusting is that? So I feel bad for Wrigley. Now, okay, let me hurry up. Bree is stupid. She's mentally drained. She's worse than her mother. Her mother is not all that bad as she makes it seem. She's more worse than her. This is why I don't care what the professors did to her. I really don't care, because you got mad. I think her and Evan wasn't even dating. I wish I would have rewatched the season 1, but her Evan, I'm pretty sure he broke up with her. Oh, they broke up season 1. That's why he went to there. That's why they got drunk, even though that was calculated. He knew exactly what he's doing. He just was like Steven. He got with Lucy, but she made it like it was such a big deal, as if she wanted him. You knew you wanted Wrigley, right? You knew you wanted Wrigley, right? You knew you did. So you're mad that you found out that him and Lucy got together. You got mad about that. You got mad about that. And you wanted to expose that tape. Then in 2015, you're getting mad at Steven for exposing all of the truth at the wedding ceremony, getting mad for exposing the truth. And then you got mad at Lucy for going with him in the car to go somewhere else. She doesn't trust you guys. She doesn't trust Pippa. She doesn't trust you. She gave y'all a second chance with this wedding, and you proved her right again. Why wouldn't she choose Steven? As if staying with you was going to be any better. And her and Alex, I think Alex got SA'd, maybe. I think he did in that home. I really wish you would have talked more about him and Bree being like in that foster home. I really want to know what went down, but I'm pretty sure he got SA'd too. Great. I'm pretty sure he got great, because it wasn't because when he got mad at her, he got mad at Lucy for lying about the tape. But don't get to that later. But with Bree, I just don't see why she would do that. She this is why they played the mental gymnastics with you, the professors, and that girl, that freshman. This is why that happened to you. I'm sorry. At first, I was like, damn, that's wrong for what they was doing to her. But I'm glad they did that to her. That's what she get. Because she wanted to talk about Lucy, saying, oh, Lucy, you're crazy. You're this, you're that. I don't even know who you are. You're always lying, lying, lying. You're always this and that. But you're doing the exact same thing that she was doing. And you're doing the exact same thing that Steven was doing. Y'all all cut from the same cloth. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. She's such a bad person, but you're doing the exact same thing. Lucy had never done worse than that. She never exposed anything that was like that. She never had done that to y'all. She protected y'all. And you got mad. Whole time you don't even want Evan. You only want him because of stability, because you're poverty. You're broke. Which is, I'm just talking about you come from be honest though, making it like her mama was all like this, but to be honest, Brie, you chose to be like this. Because her mama was proving her right. Her mama had issues, but not as much issues she had. And you decided, let me release this tape. I am mad that my friend messed it with my man. Whole time, I really don't want him, but I'm mad. It would have been different if you wanted him. You didn't want him. You didn't want him at all. Didn't you tell Wrigley you was going to break up with him anyway? I thought that would have been the tip of the iceberg for you to break up with him for good and get with Wrigley. It took Steven to expose all of the truth at the wedding ceremony for you to finally take Wrigley serious. And Wrigley's so dumb for waiting for you. He's so dumb for waiting for you. Waiting for you for 6 years. He's so dumb. I would not have done that. I would have moved on. Next to Pippa. Pippa's just like Steven, much worse. I don't think Diana knows who she's dealing with. They all need to heal from this man, but I would say they're not all the same. Diana, Wrigley, and Lucy are ones that need to heal the most. Bree, Pippa, and Steven are the same. They're like siblings. They're the same thing. And they all deserve to go to hell. Them three, they deserve to go to hell. For the fact that Pippa really did that to Wrigley was so disgusting. Like, you were cheating on him, right? You got mad at him for wanting to break up with you, right? What you're mad for? You didn't want him anyway. You were gay. Then you get mad at Diana that she doesn't want to go to Yale because of Steven, as if you didn't know what Steven did to her. Oh, he has so much power over you. Okay. You know he's going to get away with it. And Diana already knew that. And you knew that. You wanted her to go to Yale because you wanted her to be close to you. Exact same thing that Steven does with Lucy. He wants to take everything away from her so she could be close to him. You're doing the exact same thing he's doing, Pippa. So why you want to talk about her? Why are you getting mad at Diana for wanting to go to Stanford? You made it all about you. Like you always do. It's always about you. Then you want to get mad at Lucy for protecting you about your essay with Chris. Yes, she lied. Yes, she made it, dramatic. But that's how Lucy is. You knew how Lucy was. So why are you shocked? She was forced to make that tip because of Steven. Then y'all was in the bed in the last episode. You and Lucy was in bed talking about letting troops out. Then you got mad at her for telling you that she slept with Evan. Oh, that's not the same thing. Oh my God. Yes, it is. You were cheating. He was cheating. Same thing. It still was worse. Still was bad. Y'all was trying to make Lucy this pathetic person as if y'all wasn't pathetic, much worse than her. Yeah, I don't like Pippa. Diana, I love Diana. It's so sad that what happened with her and Steven. What I mean by that is how he sent those pictures to her dad. I think that was one of the worst things that ever happened to her. I hate that it even happened. But I love that Wrigley sent the, I love what Wrigley, he was so good. I love that Wrigley went to the Yale administration and told them what Steven did. And he ended up not going to Yale anymore. He didn't win with that. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy he did that. Because now Diana, she went to Yale. She was happy. I'm glad that Wrigley did that. Diana deserves better. She does not deserve, she doesn't need to be with Pippa. Pippa's a loser. But the thing is, with Diana, she's gonna win regardless, and Pippa thinks she's gonna win. She's not. Diana, I think she's still cool with her parents. I don't know. Diana's always gonna be all right. Pippa, you're not. So, yeah. So if they do break up, Diana's always gonna be right. Be all right. And that's what I love about her. That girl is strong, very strong. She's gonna always be okay. She's always gonna be okay. Who else? Alex is weird. He was a weirdo. He needs to go to therapy bad. For the fact that he wanted to have sex with Lucy and talk about just nastiest things. That's because something happened to him. He didn't heal from it. It's just disgusting. He's a disgusting human being. Just disgusting. Just nasty. Move on from him. It's just sick. He's a sick man. Him and Bree is cut from the same cloth. They're disgusting. Yeah. Who else I want to talk? Who else I didn't talk about? Steven. He got what he deserved. That's why he didn't get it to Yale. He's very psychotic. But to be honest, what this season taught me, he was bad. And I hate to say this. He was bad, but they were way more worse than him. Pippa and Bree. Now, Steven, he only wanted to hold things over people's heads. He wasn't out here exposed. Well, he did send this stuff to Yo. Yes, but Diana, yes. Because, Diana was like, I'm not going to have your baby. I can't wait to abort your baby. That stuff was so funny. But Steven, he was horrible. He was. Like, the last seasons he was. But this season, he really wasn't that. He was bad with the Yale thing. Okay, he was bad with that. But with Lucy, all he did was wanted to play mental gymnastics with her. He just wanted to tear up her head. He made her crazy. But what Bree and them did, they made him look like a saint. And how sad is that? Seriously, how sad is that? He always won, but he didn't win when he got into Yale. He got that stuff taken away from him. Thank God for Wrigley. But seeing this season, I'm like, the real villains is Bree and Pippa. Steven never, he could have sent that himself. He could have sent that to the board, but he didn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. He sent that about Diana because Diana moved on and Diana was like, I don't know. Because even though Lucy got power over him too, I don't know. I think because he really liked Lucy. I don't know. It just was weird. He could have sent that, but he didn't. He was threatening to, but he never did. But they did. Well, Bree did. So, yeah. Steven just, but anyways, fuck on him. Because he just, what I'm going to say, he's just a loser. He got what he deserved. I want to talk to him anything. Lucy. I'm going to find, Evan. Evan is so weird for the fact that he went, that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. This whole season really shown me that they all are just like Steven, except for Wrigley, Diana, and Lucy. Evan acts just like Steven. Steven just, he's not scared. He's not scared to show who he is. They do it silently. And I've been around a lot of people like this before. Yeah. For the fact that you went to the professor to ask for help to how to manipulate Bree, then you wanted to lie to Bree and say, oh, your mom just showed up drunk whole time you took her to the bar because y'all didn't have to go to the museum so early. You got her drunk, then you wanted to lie to Bree. How pathetic can you be? Oh, and with Pippa. Oh. Yeah, Evan's a loser. Now to Lucy. Oh, Pippa. Calling Lucy pathetic and weak as if you're not pathetic and weak. You were crying that Wrigley broke up with you as if you wanted him. Then you were crying tears literally that Diana left you. But you want to call her weak and pathetic as if you're not weak and pathetic. Everything Lucy did for you and Bree was to protect you guys. She didn't tell Bree about the Evan thing. It was eating her up inside. That's why Bree couldn't really. That's why Lucy couldn't barely sleep. One, she was worried about what Steven was going to do with the tape. Then two, she was worried about her and Evan messing with each other. Three, worrying about Pippa and whatever she was got going on. She was worrying about everybody else except her. Y'all destroyed her. You two destroyed her, and Steven did too. But you destroyed her, Pippa. You destroyed her, Bree. You destroyed her. Lucy was so innocent in the beginning. She looked so cute. Daffodil. And then her whole identity just got shifted. Want to know why? Because she got into the friend group with them. They destroyed her life. Then you want to say, oh, why do y'all keep keeping Steven around? You keeping him around. Why did you invite him to the wedding, Bree? And Evan, why you with Evan? Evan, why did you invite him anyway? Why did you? After what you done, y'all still didn't want to grow up? Because y'all act just like him, that's why. Then it was shocking what he did on the finale. It was shocked that he exposed all y'all truth. I felt so bad for Lucy, but I really relate so much to her. I was where she was before, always protecting everybody and not yourself. When the school administration found out about the tape that she was lying about the essay and she was smiling and she got terminated. I will give Bree this. I'm glad that she did that because Lucy does not need to be around him. She does not. They all are a ticking time bomb. It wouldn't have mattered if she just would have hung out with them. They would have made her life way more worse, which they did. It's just seeing Lucy looking at herself. She could have recognized herself at the museum when Bree took a picture of her freshman year. When she was looking at herself and stuff, it was I felt so sorry for her. This season, so many people try to make Lucy such a terrible person. And she was here and there, but what I saw this season, all she was doing was protecting people. All she was doing was making other people happy except herself. That's why I was so happy that Steven left her at that gas station. She felt so free in that wind. I felt that from her. I felt that she finally away from all of them. Now she's free. She's free. Your old best friend from childhood, Chris's sister, I forgot her name, messing with your Steven thinking she's going to get a different man. The whole time she's getting the same man that you got. Wanting what you have, one of your leftovers. Then you got friends over here wanting to destroy your life, want to call you pathetic and weak. Whole time they're the same thing. Got people all the way over here talking about, oh, you're this, you're that. The whole time, they much worser. I'm glad that Lucy is not around them no more. They tore her up. Were they surprised that she wanted to go back to Steven? Were they shocked that they had sex the night before the wedding? That's what happens when you consistently be in that bubble with people around you that you should be around. I just felt so sorry for Lucy. Oh my God. It's just, oh my goodness. He tore her up for the fact that she was sleepwalking to his room and she didn't know what she was. It's just, I felt so sorry for her. I felt so sorry for her. Man, I just wish I could I hate that this is series finale, but I'm happy because I don't think I could take another season. Only if it only focused on Lucy and her new life without them. Because I'm so happy she got away from them. I'm so happy she got away from them. All she did was trying to protect them and they destroyed her. Oh, I'm so happy she got away from them. I'm trying to see what else I want to talk about with Lucy. I just hate how they turned it against her. I hated how Pippa and them turned it against her. She really didn't have nobody but herself. Like, she didn't. And then Bree and them want to say, oh, I love you. But Bree, you the one who released the tape. You the reason why she got expelled. Like, nobody ever thought about Lucy. Nobody ever wanted to protect her. Nobody. Man, I can relate so much to that. But yeah, that's my review on season 3. I watched the season 3 of Tell Me Lies on Hulu. I would love a spinoff with just Lucy. And maybe her and Diana, like, you know, meet up with each other. Oh, at the end of the finale, I love that Diana checked it up on her. Like, Diana was the only one that had a heart for... Oh, that's another thing. Diana was the only one that had a heart for Lucy. This is why I really love Wrigley and Diana and Lucy, them 3. I loved it how Diana went to go check on her when she got terminated and wanted to help her move her stuff out of her dorm room. And I loved how she told Pippa to call her some slack because how much Steven, like, literally mentally messed up her brain. This show was proof. I went through something like this, similar. This show was proof of how... That's why I'm glad I'm not in school no more. I'm glad I dropped out of college. Because this is how people are. Word for word, bar for bar. But I'm glad that Diana was there for Lucy. When nobody else was. But yeah. But that's always, though. Black women always... And I hate that. But... I'm sorry. I just hate that. But it's just... I'm glad that Diana was the only one that had a heart. Than them. And yeah, like, I'm subscribing, and peace.
Right straight out, look in.
Look him. One quick question.